안녕하세요.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a Blackpink comeback review. I'll be reviewing Lovesick Girls along with the full album. I'm sorry if I sound rather quieter than usual. These are all just my thoughts, my opinions. If you don't agree with me and you don't, that's totally cool. This is just my taste, my music taste. Also, if you clicked on this video expecting me to bash on Blackpink, because there are some weird people who love to click on videos just to bash on them, I just suggest you click off. Without further ado, let's start. Now, starting from the teaser pictures, I knew this was going to be something a little bit different from what we usually see from Blackpink. And honestly, I'm very happy. I saw that some people weren't digging the styling, but actually really did like the styling. I think they were really good. Now, I'm going to talk about the MV. The MV, I feel like this MV gave me, is way more subdued. First of all, they're outside, and it's completely different from sort of the more elaborate or grandeur MVs that we've been getting with the do kill this love, how you like that type of thing, which is great. It's great because it's something different, something that we usually haven't seen. This MV kind of reminds me of YG's old MVs. They're, you know, sad song, and it looked very beautiful though. I actually really like the MV. It looks very nice. I love the scenes. I think Lauren was a great cast choice for, you know, being the male interest. He gets along with the girls, and also his grungy look really suits the MV. I liked the grungy element. I really love it because I live for like sort of grungy, more like sad things, and I think that it really suited the MV. Now about the song. I saw the song last night with my sister and we were just blown away. I just really loved the song. It gives me, but the song felt very raw and it felt very passionate. Again, it gives me very 21 and Big Bang vibes, like the older, sadder, like YG styles. I really love the retro sound. It feels like, now that I think about it, like country and the retro, the acoustic guitar was amazing on the song, and I really love how it builds up, and the chorus is really fun. I love that it's a full chorus, and I love that they all sing to it. I forgot, I have to like clip this back in. The MV, I have to really praise the girls for their acting. I feel like they all acted extremely well. The person who shocked me the most with their acting was probably Rose. Rose has so much actress potential. These very like raw, unfiltered lyrics. It's very genuine, like sometimes, and I feel like that's the message that they want to convey with Lovesick Girls, is that they want love despite it making them bad and making them sick, and it's not good for them, and they know that they have to be, that they were born alone, they're probably going to die alone, but they're still looking for love to fill that void up. And to me, that was just such a great thing, because I feel like that is so real, and I feel like everyone has felt like that once or twice in their life. Well, I know I have. So I love the song. I don't know if you can tell by this whole like me talking about it. I love the song. I really do. And I love it very much. I feel like it was a perfect... So now we're going to talk about the album. So I'm going to talk about each track in the album. I'm going to try not to make this too long. Again, these are just my initial thoughts. I've heard the songs at least like 5 to 6 times. Pretty Savage is a rap trap with sexy beats on. So Teddy produced this song. Teddy also produced Lovesick Girls. Teddy's songs are my favorite songs in this album. This song, beats are fire. I just love, you know, the beats. This song is already a fan favorite. It's that this gives me bullshit energy, and again, I'm going, all the random like non-YG stans are gonna be like, what the fuck is she talking about? Who is she mentioning? So Bullshit was GD's, it's a song off of GD's last solo studio album. This is the kind of song that just like that gives that sort of bullshit energy. That it's a song that could have been a title track, but also it couldn't. I feel like had they chose Pretty Savage, they would have gotten hate for this. What do I mean by that? I feel like this is a song that other pro group stands or would hype the hell out of their face. But I feel like if Blackpink came out with this song, people would have dragged them for being arrogant and for only talking about the same thing. I feel like this song would have run and dragged for being, it's part of the same thing either. So I'm glad that they didn't choose it, but it's a very strong song. This song is just like Lisa said, this song is very Blackpink. I don't imagine another artist doing this type of song. I just can't imagine it. I honestly wish this song could have had an MV just so I could be able to watch it.
Something about me's taking you higher, and you ain't ever gonna come down.
I've heard this type of song before. I just can't pinpoint where. I'm not a fan of Cardi. Never have been, never will be. Not my cup of tea. But I didn't mind her here, and I feel like she was very subdued for this song. She wasn't her typical, you know, Cardi self, but that was okay. We didn't need it for this song. Okay, I'm just gonna say that this is personally not my favorite song, and this is probably my least favorite song. I can respect the people who love it, but it's personally not something that I would probably listen to again. But I can see other people why they would love it, because the best thing about this song is the vocals. I feel like the vocals really played off very well in this song, and it was very, you know, it was very experimental for the girls because they never had such a vocal heavy song, and where they could play around with harmonies and such other, you know, and you know, belting. I feel like this song was very fun for them to do. Again, not my fave, but it's a good song.
I'm crazy over you, only you. I'm crazy over you, like
Teddy, Chef's Kiss. This song is so good. Okay, so I have one of my favorite type of songs are songs with oriental beats. I eat them up if they're well made. That pre-chorus is everything. I live for the pre-chorus. This is like, all the songs have like amazing pre-choruses, which is like unfair. They're all so good. This song is very interesting. I feel like this song is super interesting. Sonically speaking, Crazy For You is so interesting. It's so new. It's so different. It's something that I haven't heard from in a girl group recently. Like, again, I'm going to explain that more in the end. It's not a sound that I've heard a lot recently, and I really love it. I love how it's kind of sexy. I don't know, I feel that it's sexy. I see it as sexy. And I actually really love the drop. This song is kind of what, like, it's a very classic Blackpink song.
Wake up, yeah, makeup, maybe I need you now. I've been good lately, blowing up, working, busy. You ain't worth my love if you only love to hate me. Love.
One is my favorite song on the album. My favorite beat side on the album. I just love the beat and the melody. I eat these type of songs up. I really feel that this song really suits them. This song is very different, but also very good. Again, different in the K-pop sense, but I've heard this in Western pop. That's something that I will say. Most of these songs I have heard this type of style before, but I've heard them mostly in Western pop. I really feel like this song really suited them. I interpreted the song differently than how I feel like the song says that it's mostly between a relationship, but I'm sort of interpreted in the way that this song is really more about like the hate that they get. I feel like they really talked a lot about how much, you know, I interpreted it that way. Not saying that it's the correct one. I interpreted it that they love to hate me. So in the sense that they never do anything well because people are constantly hating them on them and people just love to hate them. That's sort of the way how I interpreted it. It's probably not the correct one, but oh well. Like I said, I really love this song. This one is probably my favorite. It just sounds so good. I just can't even explain why I like it. It's just so good.
You never know unless you walk in my shoes. You never know I'm kept out in the gun. 'Cause everybody sees what they wanna see. It's easier to judge me than to believe.
This is a really great emotional mid-tempo ballad. it's very relatable in the sense that we all go through a lot of things that nobody really knows, but people will always judge you. I feel like that's such a hard lesson to learn in life, regardless of what you do, intentions, or you could be a really great person, or you can do no harm, but people will still, you know, pick you apart. They will say that there are bad things about you. They will talk about you behind your back without knowing your struggles, without knowing what you go through. And I feel like this song was very relatable in that sense, and that's probably why I really like it. I really like the lyrics in this song, and I feel again they were the perfect group to talk about this song, because they are probably one of the most hated girl groups right now, and that's just really unfair in the sense that a lot of the hate that they get is a combination of jealousy and just, you know, played on hatred just because of they're successful at what they're doing, and some people wish that their faves or someone else was just as successful. But what can we do about it? The voices here sound heavenly. I really love how they sound in this sound, but it is very new to them. I was going to make a video where I was going to rank all of Blackpink's songs, and I was supposed to do that like 3 months ago, but I've been having so many issues. One of the things that I have is that I never I always wanted Blackpink to have more, I'm going to explain it more at the end, but I always wanted Blackpink to have more like ballady, mid-tempo ballad songs, and this one is perfect for them. So before we go to my final thoughts throughout the whole album, I thought I should just give my quick thoughts on How You Like That and Ice Cream, because regardless, there's still tracks on the album and they need their own.
How you like that? You gon' like that?
So How You Like That, I love it. I really love How You Like That. For me, How You Like is the perfect, you know, opening to the album and the perfect start of the whole era. I just don't understand the excessive hate it got. I feel like the whole do kill this love and How You Like That hate is just dumb at this point, and it's not even an unpopular opinion. I feel like people just love saying it and shouting, and I can respect that you have your own taste, but it's like, say something new.
Looks so good, yeah, looks so sweet. Looking good enough to eat. Coldest with the kiss, so he call me ice cream. Catch me in the fridge, right where the ice be. Looks so.
Ice Cream feels like the Ice Cream in this, you know, album. It kind of feels like a pink eyeshadow in a nude palette. That's the best way to describe it. It feels like it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit perfectly, but at the same time, it makes sense why it's there, but it doesn't at the same time. Like How You Like That, this song got overhated. To me, it was just a cute song that was experimental. My overall thoughts are basically that all the songs could have been title tracks, and this is where the point where I wanted to talk to you guys about, which is like, I was thinking, like, with my sister, I was talking about this, like, the song that all these songs could have been title tracks. If they could have done this sort of like a made promotions, I feel like this could have worked out with Blackpink, and they could have had an MV for every single song, and that probably would have been really cool. This album, like I was saying previously, this album really doesn't feel like a K-pop album, but at the same time it does. The thing that I really wanted to talk about that I almost forgot. The thing that I feel like this album gave that was missing with Blackpink, and this is coming from a Blackpink for missing that depth that 21 had. And that depth that I mean that 21 had is that 21 was able to make songs about totally completely different topics. 21 made songs about feeling sad, about feeling ugly, about being alone, about losing yourself, about losing the person that you love. They were able to make so many different types of songs that were really raw and really good, and they were very emotional, and I still till this day love those songs to death. And I always felt like YG was holding Blackpink down, and I really do love that in this album they were able to be more personal with both Lovesick Girls and You Never Know and some of the other songs. I really hope that they continue to go for a more personal route and be able to release sort of a not that polished image of them. And I hope that with the success of the album, YG is able to realize that girls could be given freedom to participate more in lyrics or another aspect. This album is probably my favorite female album this year. Me, YG, listen to me. Make an online concert. I feel like these songs really deserve to like be seen in concert. I feel like that would be amazing. Also, more promotion. I would love to see the girls sit down and talk about the tracks and about how much fun they had with each one of them. See where it goes for them. I'm really proud of them. I love the album. So my final ranking, this is like my ranking for the songs. Again, you might not agree with me. These were all my thoughts on Blackpink's full album. Tell me in the comment section, what did you think? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What do you think could have been done better? Do you agree? Do you disagree? And so, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. Stream Lovesick Girls, and I'll see you next time. Bye!